Hello everyone, it's Sirrmo B here with another narration. Today we will be narrating The Darkness in My Rearview Mirror. Today I am alone and I will be narrating this. It is my first narration since the Little Baby's Ice Cream. I am here on the Creepypasta site and I'm looking for micropastas because it's kinda late and I don't want to take this too long. I cannot find the person who wrote this. If he sees this, please do contact me. I will remake this video, maybe with a bit of better quality. I already want to apologize for the sound quality. I do not have a microphone. I'm just using my earbuds. I hope we're gonna have a bit of fun. So yeah. The darkness in my rear view mirror. I have always been uneasy driving alone at night. It was the worst. I have always been uneasy driving alone at night. It was worse the first few times, when I had just gotten my license, but the nagging fear has never gone away to this day. It's disorientating to look into the mirrors and see nothing, and I mean nothing, but the consuming blackness of the night. It makes me hesitant to check the mirrors. Should I see this dark void, or worse, someone sitting in my back seat staring at me? In the summer of 2013, I found myself driving home alone on the Highway 902 from a party. It was almost midnight, and needless to say, it was pitch black. As was usual at night, I was on edge. I had the radio off. I could hear nothing but the muffled roar of tires on pavement and the dull hum of the engine. I stole a glance into the middle rear view mirror. I saw nothing but darkness through the black window. I know that I looked backwards and saw nothing. I'm sure of it. Just the seemingly endless blackness of the night. I remember it so clearly because not 10 seconds later, a car passed me to the left, headlights on. I had one of those sudden adrenaline rushes, like when you think you see a person outside your bedroom window, when it's just a tree, or when you start or when you start awake at night with the feeling of falling. 10 seconds earlier, nothing had been behind me. Suddenly, a car. I drove all the way home, shivering, knowing something was off. The next morning I found two sets of scratches near the back of my van. One was on the left rear, one was on the right. The car was pretty old, they could have been there for months, but that was the first time that I distinctly remembered seeing them. In hindsight, there are two possibilities of what happened that night. Possibility one: by some glitch in reality or something paranormal, this other car had somehow appeared behind me within 10 seconds of me checking my mirror, like some weird ghost grab or something. However, the second option is what makes my blood run cold when I consider it. It didn't occur to me until months later that the fact, but it still makes me dread driving alone at night even more. Possibility 2. The car was normal. It had approached me from the rear and passed me to my left. However, something large and wide and as black as the night had been clinging to the rear of my car, obscuring my view through the window and leaving deep scratches on the sides. I had inadvertently driven it home with me. So that was Darkness in My Rearview Mirror. Again, I do not know the author, and if he hears this, I would definitely appreciate if he comments or hits me up, sees what he can do, sees what he can tell me about it, his inspiration. I honestly kind of like this one because it has a sense of reality to it, and yet still a good fantasy element, which is one of the best things you can do with a creepypasta. Try and make it scary while making it sound like an everyday, normal fear that most people have. Honestly, when I'm alone at night, I am terrified to look back at me. It's always terrifying. Of course, there are just some people who might think I'm just a scared little shit, pardon my French. Yeah, this is Sirrmo B. Tell me what you think you liked about it. Tell me what you think I could do better or what you would change about the creepypasta. Have a good night and enjoy the madness.